my name's John.
Hello, and I'm Neil.
And welcome to Wine Wednesdays.
What do we have this Wednesday, John?
This week, by Chateau Talbot.
Okay.
Chateau Talbot.
Yeah.
Men like me and you.
Yeah, exactly. Talbot.
We have their wine called Connetable,
Okay.
which is their second wine. And it's actually one of the first second wines Bordeaux sort of presented as an idea.
Yeah.
Tends to be from their younger vines. And Chateau Talbot is one of the best known, probably, estates in the UK, and there's good reason for that historically. It was owned by the Earl of Shrewsbury, military commander.
Yeah.
So he had good reason to sell it to his own people, I suppose.
Yeah, exactly.
He died in the Battle of Castillon.
Oh, nice.
And ultimately the vineyards returned to the French.
Bit of history.
Bit of history for anyone who likes that sort of thing.
And one of the drivers of the popularity of claret around that time, because claret was like the main thing, 18th, 19th century in the UK.
We were the main market.
We were the main market.
Yeah.
It was port and claret was the type of thing, you know.
Port and claret.
Port and claret. Well, I always have for breakfast. Port and claret, darling.
So this is Connectable. I believe it's 60% Merlot. I think it's Merlot dominant.
Yeah, and then 40% Cabernet,
so,
which is unusual for Left Bank.
And
very unusual.
Over 12 months in French oak, I believe.
Yeah.
So let's dive in and see what we've got.
And the weird thing is, I can smell the cab.
Okay.
That slightly green minty freshness, black currant, as opposed to the softer.
It does have a slightly lifted note.
It does have a lifted note, which is sort of dominating even the Merlot. You know, even though it's going to be, very good quality Merlot.
I can smell the French oak too.
Yeah. It's lovely. It's again that really delicate sort of influence on the wine as well. It's never overarching in Bordeaux, is it?
No, it's just that the aroma's there, but it's not dominant.
As you'd expect with Bordeaux, always super enjoyable initially from the get-go.
It's lovely and soft, isn't it?
It's really soft, and you can really luxuriate in a glass of Bordeaux instead of maybe, sometimes a lot of wine, or some wines, especially top end, need food. They've got so much flavour profile, they need something to sit alongside it because it's what they were built for. Bordeaux is always really good on its own by the glass. Maybe the success of things like Caravan, posh restaurants, because it's quite a posh wine. Caravan, where they can do a single serve, so you don't have to buy a bottle, but you can pay a little bit more for a really nice glass of Bordeaux.
I mean, I think in the tradition of second wine, it's meant to be more approachable, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
And Saint Julien tend to be very soft and very have a lovely sort of herbal note, and they don't seem to have the power of.
It's like the opposite end of the spectrum to Pauillac.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
That's the big muscular one.
Big muscular
this one's
one.
A bit more sort of rounded.
Yeah, and super enjoyable. Like Grados and things like that are really super enjoyable. But Talbot's, we were talking earlier, I've had Talbot, 61 Talbot I had that was super young. Even 35, 40 years when I drank it, it tasted super young. Blimey. So loads of acidity, the tannins were still prevalent, 66 was bang on.
I mean, this is 2021, but I'd say this is a nice glass right now.
Oh, it's beautiful,
yeah.
Beautiful, and easily 5 to 10 years.
Yeah.
Easily.
So yeah, $39.99 for a bit of claret.
And maybe some port a bit later.
Finish things off.
Cheers.
Cheers.